Okay, we're live. Nobody's on yet, though.
Sorry, Spirit, gotta turn you down because your clicking is getting into my nerves. Okay. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Welcome to my live. I'm Lisa the Purple Dahlia, not your average medium. I'm on many multimedias platforms. And tonight, because Bestie was available, she's going to produce the show for me. So you should be able to check us out on Live Paranormal on FB. My channel, Purple Dahlia Medium, on TikTok, which is what we're on right now, and Facebook, etc. Oh, thank you, Bestie. I don't know what you sent me, but thank you. I appreciate that. We're getting there tonight. We're just a little slower than usual. And then, guess what happens after my show ends? A friend of ours is going live. It's going to be amazing. Wait, what am I doing? Hold on. Something just clicky-clicky. Check. I'm checking something. Oh. I thought I said it for more than that, but okay, I'll do that. Hold on. A lot of clicky-clicky stuff. I don't enjoy the clicky-clicky stuff. If we don't already know this, I'm just letting you know I don't enjoy the clicky-clicky stuff. Let's see. Nope, that will get me in trouble. No, that will definitely get me in trouble. Let's see. Oh, that's totally me. We'll do that one. Why? Because I love bubblegum. That's why. Oh, Steve, you here? Howdy-hoo. Howdy-hoo, Steve. 10-4. Okay, hi. Don't go military code or first responder code on me because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? Did I not bring down my extra water? I thought I did. Ew. Don't want to be drinking that. That's smudge. Okay. Everybody hold down the fort. Come up with some really, really good questions. Share. I will have my headset on. I'm just going to get water.
So we got 3 people watching on Purple. Hey guys, comment in the chat where you are from. So, hi Lisa, Souza. Thank you, Viper, for tapping it out, and Bonnie for sharing it out. Hi, Virginia. How are you? Who else do we have on? It's been a while since we've been live on Facebook, but I had some free time from work, and also I've been going live on TikTok on my own account.
No, I think I'm going to have to get a new drink cup. The little,
so if you guys don't know,
I'm inside.
Literally
broken.
Modding Lisa's account.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I haven't checked it today. Not many people have been voting for me in John, Virginia.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Why am I not hearing anything through here, though? Do I not need these then?
Viper says he hears me. Oh, thank you for coffee, babe.
Can you still hear me? There's no feedback, right?
No, there's no feedback.
Okay, then I don't need the headset. Which would be so much better Because then I won't be itching my
Well,
ears.
the only feedback I'd probably get is if I jumped on your I dropped on as a guest on your TikTok. Okay, baby. But I'm not going there, so I'm staying here. Like,
Okay.
I'm just modding your TikTok account.
Bonnie says she hears us both.
Hi, Scott Mulcahy. Welcome in.
I'm here. Okay.
Your husband just joined.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Oh, what? Viper, where you going? Do you want to join us since you're doing an investigation?
You want to bring us along? We'll help you out, Bubba. You know that. So, anyways, for those that just walked in, I'm Lisa, the natural born psychic medium from Fitchburg, Massachusetts. We're on Live Paranormal because I'm the resident psychic, page manager, and moderator, bitch and complaint department. We're on Facebook on the Live Paranormal and Purple Dolly Medium and YouTube, as well as TikTok. So did I cover everything? I think I did. So make sure you like, share, follow, turn your notifications on so that you know when I'm on, because I guess I was on Friday afternoon, and maybe it didn't go very far, but I was in Monroe, Connecticut at the Lorraine Warren Cemetery. I call it the Lorraine Warren Cemetery because if you don't know what that is, then I can't be sending people to a place that they're going to do damage to, because you have to be very respectful. So it is a very old cemetery. And we discussed how there was still baby powder smell there from some children that were born way a long time ago, like 1800s. He's going to North Carolina. Yeehaw. Getting some barbecue. You can drop some off at my house.
Welcome on Facebook, buddy.
Hello, Fiery Vixen.
Virginia said she wasn't live on Facebook. She was live on
Adrian Kavana. And I got to move into the comments here. So hold on a second on the live stream. Hi, Virginia. I can see the questions there. And Bonnie, I see, is on there. And I saw you in both rooms. So make sure you like, share, follow, turn your notifications to on. There we go. You watched that live? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Steve.
All right.
Thank you for the feedback. All right. So, yes. Anybody question? This is a band. Okay. It's one of my favorite bands of all time. Because I'm a weirdo. I don't care.
Some paranormal stuff or paranormal.
Just having fun. Thank you for popping in.
If you haven't, you can put your questions.
Okay, can they hear me on?
Put it on in the comments, and I will read them off. Yes, they can hear you.
Great. So I just want to make sure that I have everything in the correct order, because I want to try that. You're always fine tuning everything.
Oh no, Bonnie. Bonnie's had a bad bout with.
She had a what?
Bonnie has had a bad bout with contact dermatitis.
Oh my gosh.
A bad bout with contact dermatitis.
Hi, April. Hi, Bonnie.
April Virginia, says, Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
Let's see. Okay. So on Friday afternoon, I was in Monroe, Connecticut, not to see this band. Trust me, if I was there to see Faster Pussycat, I had no voice. So I went to see Stillheart and Firehouse and Warrant. I was gotten there under the lie that it was just Stillheart, but it was Firehouse, and I do enjoy them. But Warrant, I wouldn't waste my money. No.
Hi, Tammy. How are you?
Couldn't run my butt out of there fast enough. Know what I'm saying? I was asked to come back, check a house in North Carolina. Right, but you didn't go by yourself, though, right? You're not going by yourself. Like, you got somebody with you, right? Just because the energy out there is a little funky. Okay, well, April, we know I'm not a doctor. I can only tell you a little bit about the test, but I can't diagnose anything. So as long as you know that, no legal, no medical, no telling what we're going to talk about, usually the situation. So on your test, April, I would say that, is this a second opinion, April? Because it does feel like it's a second opinion. I might have Bonnie. I haven't had I'm still working through my messages from the other day. Like literally Rob called and I didn't know. So I had to call him back. Yeah, we've been playing phone tag. It's been fun though.
Bonnie, send them to me.
Okay. So
no.
Got the dowsing rod. So we're just going to open up the dowsing rods, let them know that we're on. Okay. Show me yes. Show me yes, please. Show me
That's
no.
what Lisa's getting, Bonnie.
Show me maybe. Show me absolutely not. And can you show me a hell yeah? That's what I like to see, Spirit. Thank you, as long as we're open.
Bonnie, do you want to come up with us?
So on my live stream, which is what we're doing, because we try to incorporate as much as we can because there's only so many days in the week. And I do watch the grandbaby, which I'm very happy to do because I love her. She's so cute. But the question was, I want to know about my brain aneurysm test. Valid question, but again, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell whether or not test results are going to be good, bad, etc. I'm getting is that she's going to need a second opinion. So I don't know if this doctor is her second opinion or if this doctor is going to initiate a second opinion through a colleague. But I have, and then Bonnie chimed in. I feel she needs another opinion, which is what I got, that it was going to go to a second opinion. But I feel like this doctor is asking another colleague, but you're still going to meet with them. And then they're going to tell you, hey, we really strongly suggest a second opinion. So I've asked a colleague to consult on it.
Hello, Shirley. So Tammy asks, says, so nice to see you, beauties. Been a while. Would love to know about finances, please.
Absolutely, Tammy. So let's see. So nice to see you, beauties. Been a while. Would love to know about finances, please. Are we talking job-wise or are we just talking finances in general, honey? Because I'm getting two different things. Or let me rephrase that. Spirits chiming in, that's two different things. So are you talking about job wise or just finances in general, because they're saying it's two different things. I'm only taking a team of 3. Okay, well, you know, Viper, let me ask you this. Is this one of those places, Viper, that we'd be possibly pulling the spiritual fire alarm? Because if that's the case, because then that would explain what I was feeling earlier. I thought it was Rob, but it's probably you. The can will be a minute. Okay, no problem, Bonnie. It's an angiogram. Let me do it. I got to sound it out anyways. It's an angiogram test. Angiogram test?
Nope.
It's a very, very long word test that begins with an A.
Do you want me to help you?
No, I got to figure. I did take medical terminology, Bestie, but it was like probably 2 centuries ago. Angiogram test. It's a go-go-gram test?
No, Bessie. Are you ready for me to say it?
April, I'm going to call it the go-go test, and you tell your doctor the
angiogram.
Right. Angiogram?
Angiogram.
I said that. You said I didn't say it right.
No, you did not say it right.
I'm saying it in every variation that I could get out of my mouth.
Listen, you just also say Lake Wallenpaupack is Lake Waccamacomock.
Lake Waccamacomock is a place in Pennsylvania that when you drive by the 17,000 signs, it just gives you a whole bunch of words. You don't have letters. You don't even have a chance to figure out what the word is because you already passed the sign.
I could say the same thing for up by you, that like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the whole alphabet's on there, but one.
What lake are you talking about? Like Quinsiningamog? I can't even say that
all
one.
those letters.
Quinsiningamog. Okay. But she goes, where are you? I said, I'm down by Waccamacomock. And she goes, what? And then she said the word. I go, no, that's not the place. Okay. How do you say it, Bestie?
Lake Wallenpaupack.
Lake Waccamacomock. Listen. And she said, it does make a difference. Like, no, because if I got lost, all I do is call the police and tell them I'm at Lake Waccamacomock. And they're going to go, oh, you're not from around here. I'm going to go, right? So could you just come get me? So if I'm lost and I need the police assistance, let me assure you, My indoor mama hockey voice will allow everybody on the West Coast to hear me as clearly as those on the East Coast as if they're sitting in my car.
So Tammy wants to know, it says, whatever you have, what is Spirit saying? Hi, Eileen.
Oh my God, Eileen. I completely lost my shit and couldn't go live from the concert for Steelheart. But let me just say, when they came out singing Everybody Loves Eileen, you were the first person I thought of, honey.
Sassy Miss Lisa on TikTok, welcome in. Thank you for tapping it out.
Okay. All right. Hello, Melanie. Melanie, oh my goodness. Love the crochet hook. Love that crochet hook. So y'all, when I did that unbagging, because I don't know if it qualifies as an unboxing or it came out of a bag, but whatever. She was the one that made it. So if you wanted a crochet hook or a pen or a chain, the little zipper pulls is what I'm calling them. I don't know which.
Bonnie, I sent you the link in your messenger, dear.
Oh, itchy nose, sorry. It's allergy season, allergy season, and it's extremely hot and humid today here again. Because if you can't tell, if it's poofy, it's either humidity or it's raining, and it's humidity today. So it's up. Although I did have it down on Friday until it started raining.
It's so the TikTok
couldn't find the TikTok page. All my social
Dahlia medium.
And it's all the same on all social medias because I'm that kind of boring. and it's shows continuity. So it doesn't change.
When you go look on TikTok, just put purple Dahlia medium all together. You'll see her come up.
It's just a picture of me. And there's no filter. So yeah, this is why I get kicked out of chat rooms a lot of time on TikTok because they say I'm underage and I'm using clickbait, which I'm like, what?
So what are you getting for Tammy?
Okay, I'm pulling the cards right now. I'm pulling cards, but I am going to talk to you and tell you what Spirit said. So I'm just pulling cards right now. Okay. So they're telling me that you've had a whole bunch of expenses that weren't necessarily in the budget. Who doesn't? But they're also saying that you need to curb some of your spending. Like if you have the choice between name brand chocolate syrup or no name brand chocolate syrup, it's going to benefit you in the long run to do the no name for a while versus the brand name. Now, listen, I'm all for no name stuff because if it's the same stuff, tastes the same, looks the same, interacts the same with whatever you're using it for, by all means do it. But there are certain things that I won't, like NyQuil and stuff like that. I can't. But that's me. That's a personal preference. But the 3 cards I pulled for you were the life experience card, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. I got the strength card, which you're going to need because if you have to cut budget this early in the year, it's bad. Create great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Like, in other words, don't dwell on why you got to cut the budget. You got to cut the budget again. Just do it and be grateful. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach to it. Again, it just feels like you put off some stuff and now it's coming back to bite you. Hello, Marlena, and hello, Charlene. And let's all welcome in Bonnie. Bonnie, she's on the live stream. You won't be able to see her on TikTok. So if you want to go to live stream to watch, that's fine. You want to go to Live Paranormal or
everybody on the TikTok stream can hear us.
Right. They just can't see.
They just can't see us.
So Stephanie asks, will my health get better soon? Thank you.
Stephanie, are you doing exactly what the doctor said to do? And listen, I'm not judging because, we all see doctors and we all have the same opinion when we leave the doctor. But sometimes they're actually right. So if we listen to them, sometimes we can get back to things. But Spirit just said, she's not listening. Who woke me up at 6:47 a.m. Thursday morning?
Don't worry about hers. Do Stephanie's.
Your health is going to get better, Stephanie.
Mhm.
I say you're still coming out of it. So in another couple of weeks, you'll start to see some improvement, which will help spin the positivity and moving forward and getting out of this. So you're not going to see the light at the end of the tunnel for at least a few more weeks. And then you'll have a goal focus because you'll see that you're getting better. Hello, Redheaded Devil. Hello, Katie, the illest. What's going on?
We're happy to see you, Tammy. It has been crazy. I've been doing a lot of TikTok lives myself. Plus,
listen,
she's been going crazy.
Queen. Yeah, TikTok queen, and I've been watching the baby, but I do support her. So before anybody starts messaging me, like again with the, oh, are you and Bestie not talking? I don't know where you people get this stuff. That's not how besties work. Besties allow besties to pursue their own stuff, and we support them.
Listen, we are not fighting. We are still the best of the best. It's nothing's changed. We do talk every day, whether it's just messaging each other or calling each other. We just have, I gotta look at.
Bestie's in the process of branding, a hard branding for herself. I just don't, it's not that I don't have that drive. I just don't have the time with watching the grandbaby. And when I come on, I usually, when I'm live, I'm free. So if I'm free, I'm live. If that red light ain't on, this girl ain't free. You can book for private readings. Absolutely. There is a fee, but I do still do readings and stuff, but I don't know who started this rumor that we were fighting because it's not true. And as besties, it doesn't matter if it's been a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks since we've seen each other, whatever it is, we're still besties and we're not fighting just because we haven't. I mean, life happens, and I understand that. I am the most understanding person about life happens. So please do not think that we're fighting. There is nothing wrong with our friendship. We're still besties. But yeah, between watching the baby and her,
I'm trying to get her. Listen, she's been up here. She's been up here 3 times, and it's only been like a day or two. I'm trying to get her to come up to do like a whole week, do some readings, book some readings up here, because we haven't had the bestie time like we have had it in the past over the summer. So we need to start that.
Bestie got a house, then there was the whole housewarming thing. Then there was that really cool bingo game thing that I went to, and then I went, and this was her official housewarming. So she bought the house. I was there for moving day, all this. I've been there. I'm even there when she's doing her TikToks, but I'm not on there. I'm in the room and I'm supporting. I fall asleep now because I'm old. I don't know if you know this. I know we look the same age, but we're not. And so I'm old. And then by the time I get home with a 12-hour day with the baby, all I want to see is the inside of my eyelids. Not even food, not even water. I just go upstairs and I just crash on the bed with the puppies. That's it. And that's the truth. And then if she doesn't hear from me after my 3-day work week with the babies, she knows I'm sleeping. And then the next day she'll be like, listen, Bestie knows me better than you. Hello, Sugar Plum Parties. Oh, and if for those of you that are on TikTok, if you don't know Sugar Plum Parties, by all means, if you have a child and you want to do some sort of fancy party like princess, whatever, trust me, this is the route you're going to go. And
what's that for, honey?
What's that?
Who's that for?
Whoever.
Clarifying life situations.
Who is it for?
Whoever wants one.
Oh, love and career readings. Oh, okay.
Does anybody on TikTok have a question? If so, please put it in the chat. Please check in the chat. So if I'm not looking directly at you, don't. It's not like I'm blowing you off. I
literally have my phone on a stand,
and that's what I do.
Watching.
What she's doing is what I'm doing. So yeah.
All right. So let's see. Virginia wants to know who woke me up at 6:47 a.m. Thursday morning by calling my name, and I of course answered back. Don't we all?
And of course we all answer back. Only you probably answered back like thinking they're alive, and I answered back thinking it's spirit going, shh, I'm sleeping. I've got an hour before I have to get up to go to the baby.
I get that all the time. I get them waking me up at all different hours,
China,
yelling at me.
Welcome in.
Daughter-in-law experienced it too. So it's not. It happens to everybody. Those with abilities
It's
and those without abilities.
yeah, it's just somebody that
Hello,
it's
Mandy,
spirit
and
telling you
hello,
to
Darwin.
wake up.
Thank you for joining me on TikTok. My name is Lisa. I'm a natural born psychic medium from Fitchburg, Massachusetts. And while I'm live, the questions are free, and we try to limit it to one question, specific question, so I can stream through it. But I'm also on other social media, so please make sure you check.
Virginia answered, "What?" I could imagine her saying, "What? Leave me alone."
Now,
You just
first,
woke me up.
First, let's do Spirit 101. Spirits were people, okay, at one point. So if they were crusty people on Earth, chances are they could still be crusty people on the other side. You walking through a cemetery, you should be like, pardon me, excuse me, like I do, because I feel like I'm being rude, stepping on them, trying to get across through the cemetery. And if they ask dumb questions in real life, there's a good chance in the spiritual life they're still asking dumb questions. So understand that. So when you said what, was it with like nice affectionate tone, like whatever do you want? Or was it like a what? Like we would have done? Yeah.
You waking me up for what?
I'm thinking that was the response. Thank you for my gifts. My jiggies.
Yeah, I just
Somebody
went
just
crazy.
hit me the bird. Wait, what?
No, that was the finger hearts.
I didn't see the heart. All I saw a lit up finger. I'm like, wait, that's an option? Because I would have put that for my cat. I would have wanted that. Everybody flip me the bird.
All right, let's see. Did you tell?
I'm getting that it was a female spirit, but she has a very she's like me. She could be from Massachusetts. She's got that very, very subtle, hey, kind of voice. Like it's loud. Yeah, I do feel that way at cemeteries. I've been told that, I'm a weird one because I do that, but I do that out of respect because it's also the reason why I don't wear skirts in a cemetery. Even for the reason that we're there, maybe to bury the unalive, is because, they're not lying down for me. They're not all asleep in their little resting place for me. Sometimes they're sitting up going, ooh, nice shoes. And I'm like,
Shirlene, so you want to ask a question but afraid of the answer.
Okay. You want me to do the dowsing rod so you can ask your question and then I can get you the answer this way, honey?
Well,
so that way only you know.
She put the question. So as Joe moved on with someone else, throwing away 10 years.
That's a yes. But understand this, you're better for it. You're better for it. It's people always go, oh, when you get the death card in tarot, like it's bad, it means somebody's going to pass away. That's not necessarily the truth. It just means that one door is closing. But when one door closes, let's remember 8 more open up, windows open up, many more opportunities. So anything where relationships falling apart, best friends, marriages, whatever, you have to go through a mourning period. But listen, some people are only in our lives for a short period of time or for a specific lesson, and then it's time for everybody to move on. That's how we grow, and we should constantly be growing, trying to make ourselves bigger and better every day. Hello, Anthony Lee.
Trina, is Kenny still playing with my hair at night? It doesn't bother me, but I feel like something is messing with my hair and gives me cold chills at times. How's the grandbaby, Trina? Because I remember the grandbaby has his eyes.
I get he's been around, but I don't necessarily think it's been him messing with the hair.
It's not him.
I want to say it's a grandmother. Or a grandmotherly figure, a woman that would have been close. Listen, we have friends that are more like family than our family is. So you might have a friend that you tell your kids that that's their auntie or whatever. It feels like it's not a blood relative, but a friend, family member that's more like a grandmother.
Like me and Bestie.
Right. Although you should see people's faces when they go, oh, you guys aren't related. I'm like, yeah, we are. And then they'll be like,
because I'm black doesn't mean
your
nothing.
bestie's black. And I'm going, and they look at Bestie, are you black today? I
Sometimes.
thought you were gonna be Irish today.
Well, see, you just tell him that mom was black, dad was white.
Listen, at this day and age, in this stage of the
Well, the
game,
other
I don't
way,
think
my
anybody
mom,
can question anybody. I'm glad somebody has somebody in their life that loves them.
my mom's white, my dad's black. So
There you go. See,
she
you know
said
the
yes in girl
And-
form.
And my
baby.
grandbaby calls Bestie Boo Boo.
I call her every Thursday.
And
then I
the
get
babies-
upset if she's not working. And I'm like, I
And
want
the
to talk to
second-
my girl.
The second she sees Bestie on the phone, she goes and gets her baby dolls and she's boo boo, boo boo.
Yeah. Who else
Okay,
is on there?
this is coming from the StreamYard. Who has something wrong with their tire? I want to say it's like a ticking noise, but it's not representing the way that what you're hearing is to get your attention, but that's not what's wrong with the tire. But there's something wrong with that tire. You only feel it when you're turning the corner, like if you have to take a left or a right turn, like that corner thing that makes that noise.
Kenny is with your granddaughter.
And he is with you, honey, but he just wasn't playing with your hair. This feels like a grandmotherly figure.
Mhm.
Or somebody that fills that position for you. Like, people can give birth, but that doesn't necessarily make a mother. Some people, there's somebody else in their life that fills that position, that takes care of them, watches over them, gives guidance, support, etc. Hi, Anthony Lee. Hello, Mark Hunt. How are you? Welcome to the Purple Diamond, Not Your Average Medium. And by all means, please let me know what state you're watching from. I'm in Massachusetts. If you're watching on the other platform, Bestie's from PA. Bonnie's from Canada. Don't ask. I don't know how we became friends, but we're friends. We don't care.
I started following you.
Well, that's it. And Bestie was a follower too, and I follow you guys too. I follow you guys just about anyway. Hello, Christine.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I wasn't following you. I did a reading on Live Paranormal, like over the phone. It was on the radio.
that was the radio show through Live Paranormal. They don't do that anymore.
And that's how we met.
I'm still waiting for my directions to do my radio show. So it's been a moment, and then it's been another moment. So yeah, that's a whole.
Hello, Christine. How are you?
But I could go live. I mean, I have gone live a couple of times during the week when I'm cooking. Usually when I'm just walking in the door, dumping everything, trying to get a meal on so I can go to, get some food and go to sleep.
And we're just 3 of however many, right?
What happened?
I said that we're only 3 of how many?
So 2, 3. Then there's Kimmy,
4,
Jess, 5.
There's 5.
Steve, that's 6.
6.
Oh, and after my show ends, guess who's coming on tonight? On TikTok, he will be on.
Is Rob coming on?
Well, he's not going to be on our show, but he's going on at 10. So this will be a good warm up. So if those of you that follow the Para Awakening, our buddy Rob, and he's the maker of my ghost boxes that's running here. He'll be starting his show at 10. So we're the warm up. And yes, I'm putting gum in my mouth because I had American chop suey, which if you don't know, it's not, doesn't have noodles. It's pasta with sauce.
Christine, do you have a question you would like to ask Lisa, the psychic medium?
Make sure you're sharing, caring, tap, sign up, turn your notifications on, because quite literally, I go on at all hours.
It figures I end up getting a migraine when I wake up, knowing that I'm going to be.
Bestie?
Yes.
It looks like Erica invited me, but I don't know where or what for.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I don't have to hit nothing, right? Because it disappeared. It was there. Now it's gone.
She just invited you to watch her live. That's it.
Oh, okay. Listen, if somebody pulls the spiritual fire alarm, what will I do? I'll excuse myself for a few minutes, and then I'll go handle the situation, and then I come back, because that's what we do. We keep going.
She's talking about Erica, my cousin, Bonnie.
Okay.
On Tiki. All right.
I'm
So
gonna.
Trina says there's so many people all around the world who knows Kenny's story, trying to advocate against.
Pew pew violence and other things.
Oh, is that what that was? I couldn't tell how many dots there were afterwards, and other things. Absolutely.
Mandy, thank you for the rose for Lisa. Lisa, purple.
I'll exit the room.
I'm here to listen and see Lisa's beautiful face. Ah. So
Mandy on TikTok sent you a rose.
Oh, thank you, Mandy. I appreciate it. Yeah, supposedly I'm like borderline going up another level. Let's not get crazy. I'm not going to be an A, B, or C, but that's okay. If they want to make me a little bit more well-liked, that's fine. I'm all about that too. Although I kind of like to think that my abilities and how I work with my abilities is what makes me more well-known. But I'm not trying to be on TV or nothing, so don't go all crazy on me. I'll still be me.
You're safe, so
yeah.
You're not going to lose.
I've been asked once or twice, but here's the thing. I don't think they want this because this doesn't change because you can dress this up and I'm still a masshole from Massachusetts that just happens to have psychic abilities.
And now every time I see a Massachusetts car in PA, I'm like, ooh, masshole.
Don't let her fool you, though. Bestie became an instant masshole when she was up here. It was like a split second. I think her husband almost passed out, and I was like, nice masshole transition there, Bestie.
Oh, we lost Bonnie.
Uh-oh. I hope it's not the storm. Oh, he's very proud of you. And, didn't that come on, I want to say a couple of weeks ago? It was a replay of it on, I think it was I think it might have been the ID network.
Right. I'm going to put Bonnie's back up. Bonnie, keep an eye on the comments. I have to take a couple minutes. I'll be back.
Okay. If I can find comments.
Why didn't she just say that she had to go to the bathroom? You have to let the doggies out. Okay. She's taking a moment. I've upset her.
Oh no.
There goes our friendship again.
Oh, darn.
I thought that was the funniest thing.
I can still hear you.
Are you guys not talking? I'm like, who said that?
Whatever shall you do?
I'm like, what did I miss now? I don't know. We're still friends. I don't know. Well, because she did this and you weren't there. I'm like, oh my God. You probably have stuff to do and I was probably not able to go. So
there
it's okay. I'll live. Oxygen. That's what it is. I channel flip. I might not know the name of the station, but I want to say it was on the ID network before. I love Cape Cod area. I need to get back up there. Oh, Cape Cod's beautiful, although it's sinking. Now you can't even get to the beach. You have to book it like a year in advance. God forbid something comes up in the meantime.
Right?
Does anybody have any questions that they'd like me to ask? And it could be paranormal, could be spiritual. Oh, Bonnie, that's horrible. Is it itchy? It's got to be itchy.
Not anymore. I'm on this. Oh, my hands. This is nothing, Lisa. You should have seen them. There was.
And do they know what caused it? Was it paper money?
No, it was lovely nail glue.
All this from the reaction to the nail glue? Yep. Oh my, Bonnie.
It ate this nail totally. And it went through these 3 fingers and these 3 fingers. Then it went to the palm of my hand. Then it went to this part of my hand. I had a rash all the way up my arm, like it went all the way up my arm. Oh, it was awful.
Do they have you on any steroids or anything for it?
Oh yeah, I was on steroid for it.
Cortisone?
No, it was something else. And then I had now I have this wash that I have to use, a foam wash, and another cream that I have to put on it. That's just about gone. So, knock on wood.
Yep, knocking on wood on my talking table. Okay,
Okay,
so
first
let's see.
question is, Lisa, will I keep this current job role? And that's Christina.
I think you will, but I also think there's a new opportunity coming, but that opportunity is not coming until like September, October. But for right now, I absolutely do think so, Christine. Yeah, it's a yes.
Okay, and Anna Black. My sister was
Oh,
murdered.
I can't say that. Can't say the M word.
Oh, my sister was
Unalived.
Snuffed out.
I don't know if that one's. I don't know if anybody knows that.
We
Anna
know
says my sister was unalived. We know the who, but is there anything in the house that we need to find out about? Absolutely. And I could give you more insight on that, but it has to be offline only because of the chain of evidence. And what happens is this, even though this is free, this is public, you can never take it back. You can never make it disappear. And I also feel that you're still being watched.
Yeah, because it's here all the time.
Yeah. So by all means, you can message my page directly and I'll get back to you, or you can message me on TikTok and I'll get back to you. So, and on TikTok, Mandy says, do you see anything in the job area for me?
Are you looking for a promotion or something?
Mandy, I see you getting it's like, when you get a promotion in some companies, is it considered like a different job altogether? Or is it just considered like a raise?
I don't know.
This feels like it's a different job title, but it just feels like the same job with a little bit more work that you've sort of already been doing. I wouldn't hold my breath, Mandy, for a really big raise on this because it just feels like they're giving you the bare minimum that they're forced to give you. You're still going to have to prove yourself. So this transition will be happening shortly. And then I want to say about February, March, you're going to be under review. So just keep doing you, honey.
Lisa.
It's going to be a little bit of wait before you get there. Oh my God, Bonnie, that's horrible. Do you know more and more people are becoming allergic to that stuff? And it has me questioning what was in it to start with. I'm just saying, but you're so welcome. So Ann Black, it's the same on all social medias. It's Purple Dahlia Medium. Or you can just type in the search bar Purple Dahlia. I'm the only one that's a psychic medium. There's a florist, but I assure you I'm not her. And it's hot as hell down here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I cried.
That looks extremely painful.
Oh,
did they give you a cream or something to put on it, though?
Yep. And when I did all that, like even now.
But they can't give you a shot or anything that will tell you.
No, nothing. This has been, just about 2 months now.
2 months.
All my nails were affected.
Oh, you're so welcome, Mandy.
And for those that like to get these lovely nails done, like I'm going to do it again. I'll get them done again. But I have. Of
course we will. I'm just saying that they might have to use a different brand name of glue. That's
me. I have to use a different brand.
Yeah.
Because I do my own. But
Ann Black says, thank you. I'll follow up with you. Absolutely. Trina says, I feel like more people were involved in Kenny's unalive, but it's not going to bring him back. No. And I told you that before. Your son does not want you poking your nose in any more than you already have because he feels that you're at risk and they are watching you. If your family member is part of an unresolved case or an unsolved case, just know that 98% of the time it's somebody that they knew. And if they knew about him, they knew about you. So, and they will be watching you because obviously they don't want to get caught. So just tread lightly. And that's why usually when I'm consulting on unsolved cases and unalive cases, that I prefer to do it offline, like not mainstream, not while I'm live. For that reason, it's for everybody's safety. And do not give me information about it. I don't Google it. So I let Spirit give it to me. So that way it's kind of like straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Not that I said I'm a horse, but whatever. Let's see. I'm here. Bestie has to step away, but I'm here. All right. So, Jamie, thank you for joining. And favorite villain, thank you for joining. What state are you watching from? Oh, hi, Eileen. So my name's Lisa. I'm a psychic medium from Fitchburg, Massachusetts, a natural-born psychic medium. I go under Purple Dahlia Medium. I am the resident psychic for Live Paranormal page, a host, a page manager, and a moderator. And if you're watching on all the other social medias other than TikTok, Bestie's here.
Mandy, you're from NEPA?
2 are in prison. Well, there should be a third one, but I don't think he's going to make it to prison. I think street justice will get to him first. Bonnie says she's going to get added back in, baby.
She's not in the thing.
No, I know. It said the private message was that she has to get added back in. So I don't know how. That's your in, not mine.
Okay. You had to come. You had to click the link so I can see you in the backstage.
Stupid.
This is why Bestie runs all the cool stuff, so I can just stay connected with spirit. Because if not, it's like stop, go, stop, go, stop, go.
Oh, I'm playing with
Mandy.
the screen about this big.
Hold on 1 second, Mandy.
That's
since you're
cool.
from
Where if you don't mind me asking. She's next to Carbondale area.
I'm near that area, but if Lisa comes up and books readings, so if you ever wanted a reading or host a reading party, she comes up to my house.
There's not too many places I won't go to do group readings. All you have to do is just message the page, and you can bring me on to an investigation. I'm happy to do so for that too. All I need is a couch, a corner, or a chair, and a place to crash for a few minutes. That's all.
I don't want to say where exactly. You're in Hazelton. I'm up past Scranton way. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Okay. Eileen
I
says
know
I'm
where
having
Hazelton is.
3 MRIs and an MRA in 2 weeks. Will I finally get answers? Yes. Might not be exactly what you want to hear, Eileen, though. I'll just warn you.
And
that
you have
fact.
to keep
Hold on.
keep pushing for more answers, for better
Listen,
answers.
As patients, I think sometimes we forget that we can still challenge the doctor. They don't know everything. So if you don't like what one doctor's saying, go get that second opinion. Maybe even a third opinion, so that we've gone to 3 doctors, so you can take the majority rule on that one. But you have a right to question the results and, have you tried this, and this? Because they don't know everything.
This took me 3 times of going to the doctor. 3 times.
Well, the
before he
MRI
finally did
deciding
something.
factor. No, it's going to be the MRA. Okay, so the MRIs only brought them so far, Eileen. The MRAs is where they're really going to find the answer. But I also think you're going to be going to 2 different specialists. Because I think it sort of borders on both of them. These 2 doctors that are specialists, I want to say, depending on which side of the coin it's on, would be one. Or if it's more this, then it's going to be the other one.
I see PET scan too.
Oop. Card flipped out. What's this one? Ooh, the lover's card. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. So it's going to work itself out, but turn that down. I want Rob to make me another close box. Got her on nice chatting. Hoping to catch you again. Absolutely, Mandy. Absolutely. Hello, Raven. Thank you for joining.
Mandy, connect with me, and you can always send me a message on here, and then we can always set something up if you want to do a reading party where then your reading is free.
Here's the greatest thing. We can actually do reading parties online. bet you didn't know that. But if you want me there in person, I'm just saying. You can see how graciously tall I am.
Who you may find yourself inspired to look up at the clouds overhead. There it is, an angel in all its glory watching over you.
I have a picture that I took that's pretty much like that.
Absolutely, Trina. You know better. Absolutely. Listen, and I know that people will leave messages and they'll be like, oh, no, we got back. We're not those people. So either I'm getting back to you or Bestie's getting back to you when you message my page.
Thank you for typing it out, Viper.
I feel like more were involved in his demise. No, it's not. And again, Kenny doesn't want you.
Oh, that is a nice picture, Bonnie.
Oh, that's an angel. That's an angel.
You think?
Yeah, that's an angel.
The card that I just drew, guess what?
Hey.
Call the National Guard. Bonnie's under attack by probably a bird or something. Oh my gosh. It's almost matching. Oh. Who just said hello to me, Spirit? I heard you say my name. Say my name, say my name.
Yeah, how freaky is that?
Very freaky. So if you're watching on Tiki, make sure you join, turn your notifications on. But if you subscribe, I will bring you on to do your reading. Or I can give you a quick 3-card pull. So remember that. So want to join the membership, be part of the club. Trina says, I had my gallbladder taken out, but now I have places that pop out but can push back in. Can you tell if it's a hernia? Well, I'm not a doctor, but I would say, ooh, that's gross. And 2, yeah.
Get it checked.
And have you brought this up to the doctor yet?
Is it where her incisions are, or?
She said, I had my gallbladder taken out, but now I have places that pop out but can be pushed back in. Can you tell if it's a hernia? Again, we're not doctors, but I'm just going to say it like that's not normal. And I would bring it up to the doctor. And what their spirit's showing me is they're saying yes. And it can be fixed. Thank you, Viper.
Yeah, they can fix it.
Be ahead of the click subscribe. Absolutely. And again, for people like, oh, she's trying to make money. Yeah, I'm not going to Aruba or anything on what I charge for readings and stuff. But it does help me pay my vet bills for all my little babies that I save and rescue. And anything else after that, because I have to keep that separate, usually it's for travel expenses to go to places. Stephanie, will I get good news from the structural engineer about my lawsuit? Don't be scared, trying to just do it. Will I get good news from the structural engineer about my lawsuit? Hold on.
It's gonna be a battle, I feel.
Yeah, like I know it's a fight, but I'm trying to. Will she win her case? Yes. Is it going to take even longer than she estimated? Yes. Will it be worth it? Yes. Are you keeping a journal or documenting, like, you got your receipts? Because you're going to need receipts every step of the way. And again, when they ask for a copy of such and such, I'm telling y'all, don't make one copy. And I know they say, 3 copies is all you need. Make like 5 or 6, because I love how they conveniently misplace stuff or lose stuff. And then you got to go back and figure it out. Keep a notebook, like pretend you're in high school. Keep a notebook. Get your little laminated slips so you can keep everything organized. And that way you can go back and you know where that is. And then you can just whip it out and take more photos of it. You can also scan them and keep them online, but I'm so trusting of technology, don't you know? I would rather have the hard copy in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Trina says, oh my God, I got 3 of those places that pop out and hurt so bad. Yeah, like I want to say that you're going to need a revision, but you're going to have to, you got to start somewhere. Start with the primary.
Yeah, because they can go in and just stitch it closed more.
And listen, and when they do that, there's different layers of stitches. So everything else could have healed properly. Maybe the ones inside just dissolved too fast. Yes. And that can happen. Yes, my attorney has everything I have. Oh, everything I have sent to from the fall. Okay. It's going to go on for what's going to seem like a crazy amount of time before you hear from them, but don't panic. It's the process, but Spirit did say it's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ann Black says the person is in jail. We went to the house where it happened and we feel there was something we are missing there. Not sure if Spirit can. Yes, absolutely. So Ann, I need you to message me off of here. So either Purple Dahlia, Not Your Average Medium on Facebook or on TikTok, message me because there's a way that we can do this, honey. Okay. And I consult for many unsolved cases, unalive situations and stuff. And again, I've never been to that state. I don't have to be from that state. I just need to go through my process. But for your safety and anyone that's dealing with an unalive case or situation, it's best to do it offline because you don't want people knowing your business. And it's more easy for me to describe what I'm seeing. But I agree. There's absolutely something with that. There absolutely. I'm not liking that vibe, though. I'll tell you that. The day you give a copy, write it down. Absolutely. And I have. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Shanae, thank you for the follow. Oh, Shanae wants to know if she's pregnant. Are you sure you want to ask me that? Because, like, the rule is if you ask, I have to tell you. So if you ask me something, be prepared for the answer, y'all. Is Shanae pregnant? Wow, it's not like you're a little pregnant either. So.
You are very pregnant.
Yeah. Are you curious about what the sex is? Because I sort of feel like you already know.
Girl.
Brookie.
Listen, I have followers that are on my other social media that have been on the receiving end of, I said, there's a baby coming. Quite a few. Trina says, okay, I've never had them fixed before. I thought they had to do with my gallbladder. Again, doctors don't know everything. So what might have been the standard protocol back in the day is different now. So even from the time that I had my hysterectomy, they do things in a different process now than when they did then.
Yeah, and each hospital will do it differently too. I've had my gallbladder out. I've got 4 little incisions. And
laser lips, yeah. So there's many ways that they can even do like a hysterectomy. Like there's different steps. Like you can just have your lining removed with it. But I had the old-fashioned complete overhaul. And then conveniently for me, I lost over 170 pounds. So I had my extra skin removed. So they went that scar. So it was like, bye-bye.
There you go.
It says Shania is a chef. I want to taste her food. I think she does soul food.
Hello, Para Awakening. I invited. So the Para Awakening Rob from Para Awakening, he's going live at 10. So that's 10 our time? Yeah. No, it's 10 our time, which would make it 7 o'clock this time.
8 my time.
Yeah, they're 3 hours behind us.
Yeah, so it's 10. So it would be 10 p.m. our time, which is 9 p.m. his time, or 7 p.m. his 7. She said, yes, I'm Cuban and Jamaican, so do Caribbean and soul food.
See, I knew soul food. That's what I got.
I bet you make a killer Cuban sandwich, don't you?
I just want jerk chicken. That's all I want.
Oh, I got a recipe for vinegar chicken, which is a twist or a tangent off of jerk chicken. For us poor white folks that can't eat anything super spicy, I'd be that girl.
I mean, I can make some black people food, but
Do I even want to know what qualifies as black people food, Bestie? Like, isn't it just food when you look at it? Like, why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't it just be food, period?
Food
Why do
is
we have to
food.
have-
Viper, I don't want KFC, okay? Listen,
my nana's fried chicken's way better than KFC.
Listen, I was at my family reunion on my black side. Oh, the fried chicken was ooh, I got wings still.
I so agree. I have had I looked back and I counted. I had over 75 surgical procedures in a 6-year period.
I'm gonna go heat up some wings. I'll be back.
Oh, we lost Bestie to food again. I'm trying to verify. It's making me verify. What the hell?
Talk about food and she's gone.
Okay. I don't know. It made me verify who I was. Who's questioned who I am. I'm here.
I think it's just TikTok's way of saying, is this really you?
Tatty Dairies. I'm just gonna call you T. Hey T, because I don't even know what the hell I just tried to say. I keep having dreams I'm having twins. Will I be having twins? So you haven't had your ultrasound yet, Shanae? Just saying, you haven't had your ultrasound yet? TikTok mandatory to do that. This is the first time they've ever done that to me. I have no idea. Good thing we're good at puzzles, right? Hey. Oh, look, my sign's off. Sorry. That means that there was a kitty up here. I always can tell because the kitty took over my sign.
Don't make fun of me getting my wings, okay? My Uncle Monty grilled some awesome wings on Saturday.
I didn't say a word. I said you've gone to get wings and we can't have any. That's about all I said.
Bestie, when you come up here and you spend a week with me,
with twins. Listen, all I'm saying is I wait for the ultrasound, honey, because I think there's more than what you thought you had. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, when you come up for a whole week, I will make you all your favorite foods that I make. Okay? So you better get on.
Every time I go, I was just there. You just had the deviled eggs and the Bestie chicken.
Well, I'm talking about going and broil the Bestie chicken, the Bestie wings.
Just trying to make me fat, girl. I don't need no help with that.
Me either.
Shanae sent you hand hearts.
Oh, thank you, honey. But yeah, I would definitely, if you haven't already scheduled your ultrasound, listen, I want you to just breathe, put your feet up, get comfy before it, because your life's going to change once that ultrasound happens. I'm just going to put it there.
There's going to be a hider.
I know.
Peekaboo.
I know.
Guess what?
I know.
I might be here. I might not be
Woo-hoo.
here. I might be here. I might not be here. Yeah.
Right. There's more in there than what she was accounting for, is all I'm saying. Because, you know.
You got a peekabooer.
Bestie Viper says, what do I get if I come up? You get the same stuff that I get, dude. However, since you barbecue so well, you can just barbecue for us, Steve, and we will totally welcome that. You're on mute.
See, I do that.
Girl, you muted yourself, though. You muted your. I didn't touch nothing.
You know, how do we know that he barbecues so well? I'm the grill master, okay? I have improved that at your house.
No. He does ribs like the smoky, girl. Brooke says, my energy and mental state has been all over the place, and I'm not sure if you're telling me something or not.
I connected with you too.
Don't forget, we've had this really wonky energy in between that and the weather. And let's face it, when it's this kind of hot and humid, it's a very oppressive energy, and it's feeding negativity. But yeah,
Brooke, ground yourself.
Everybody just needs to woosa. Hold it, dear. Woosa. But grounding and meditation is so important.
Yes.
Hello, Karina.
Oh, I got an electric smoker too.
By all means, Shania, you need to rest, honey. You're pregnant. If you tired, you rest. That's how the rules go. You tired, you rest.
Yep.
Everybody else will have to adjust. But do let me know. Do keep in touch. Do let me know.
So I have a question.
Ricky, it feels like there's a lot going on your home front right now.
What was that?
Like, are you ignoring the signs that Spirit's giving you? Because I sort of feel like you just keep pushing it to the side. Like, nah, that's not it. Nah, that's not it. Spirit, are you trying to give Brookie a message? Did she adhere to the message at first? Did Brookie not want to hear the message? Should she listen a little closer? Is this going to be a foobar if she doesn't listen to the message? No, but it will make her life a lot easier, right? Yeah, so you need to listen. Yeah, you have. You've been, listen, motherhood is not for the faint-hearted or thin-skinned, I'll tell you that much.
Nope.
Neither is being a grandma either. Yeah, you're going through
being a mom.
You can always reach out, Brookie. Don't think you can, because you can.
Being a mom's hard. Being a grandma's almost harder.
Viper says, Bestie, if I can come up in second in the barbecue festival, I'm better. Oh, Steve, them are fighting words. Oh, Steve, what did you do?
That's because I haven't done the festival yet.
I don't know, but I'll sample both foods. But I'm just telling you, I like barbecue. So I don't have a preference of one over the other. I just love barbecue in general.
As long as
even bad barbecue can be better than woman. I got 2 screaming kids and probably like 7 sparrows yelling at. Yeah, I know. Like I said, it's a lot. You have a lot going on at the home.
Tell them to get out of your house.
I would tell Spirit one thing in order, and my kids come first. Safety first, family first, always.
And tell them to leave.
Yeah, either behave or hit the road, Jack. And if they don't want to hit the road, then you just tell them. Somebody will pay you a visit.
I have a question. Let's see if Bonnie picks up anything.
Hello, girl. Lather.
What is the
girl at the rock show? Sorry.
What does the outcome for October look like, Bonnie?
By the way, everybody, make sure you're drinking your water.
I'm getting busy.
Hey,
Sammy, chill out.
You've got something on the go in October.
And you seen Bestie? Okay.
Is it good news?
I feel it is.
Hi, BMX. How are you?
But I'm feeling it's in a roundabout way. But everything is gonna.
But is the pending now going to be finally handled? So it's no longer pending. It's just going to be
yes.
That's it. Okay.
Yes.
In a good way, though. That's what I'm getting. In a good way, as you can tell.
But it's going to be a roundabout way of doing it.
They're taking the sweet ass time about it.
Yeah, it's not going to be something that's straightforward. It's going to be something they're going to beat around the bush about it.
They always do. Hello, Nancy. Thank you for joining. So my name is Lisa, the Purple Dahlia, not your average medium. I'm a natural born psychic medium from Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Listen, I'm not even afraid because y'all ain't never going to find where I live anyways, because even people that I know have tried a hard time finding where I live. So I'm not worried.
Okay, so let me explain.
My 3 outside cats were poisoned. Oh.
So I'm going to explain.
Oh, hell no.
Karma's showing up.
For her? About the cats? Bonnie says it's karma. I'm just saying but you already know who did it, don't you?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna explain to Bonnie. So you know what me and John have been dealing with for the past few years.
Yep.
I'm so sorry, honey.
Well, we've been on appeal, waiting on appeal. Appeal's happening October 1st.
Okay.
The hearing. So that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
Did I know the date when I told you though? I didn't think I knew the date.
No, I told you the date once we found out the date.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, but it's going to happen in a roundabout way. It's
I
not
would be
going to be
pressing charges.
straightforward.
BMX.
I would be pressing charges too. That's crap.
BMX said
But-
judgment cometh and that right soon. Oh yes.
Like I said,
FAFO.
that's what I said. Karma's coming.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
And listen, they were outdoor cats. They were the wild cats, but you feed your barn cats. But for somebody to turn around and do this, FAFO. Well,
Yeah.
stupid prizes. Keep playing the stupid games. They just won first prize.
How many did you get?
I
You
actually
even-
have
me, right?
oracle cards called Karma,
Give me that.
something Karma.
You and your cards, Bonnie. You're going to get me in trouble. You're going to get me in trouble.
I got a whole bunch of new decks.
Oh, I know it's going to happen, Tanya. I do. I know. You should message me after the Rob show because the stuff that you can't say on here.
Wait, DMX is Tanya?
Okay, you were going to talk about Ozzy and everyone on your list. Correct. Okay, so first of all, this is a blanketed statement, so you gotta come for me because I'll back it up. I'll back my ass up with this one. Just because a famous person has become unalived does not mean that any Joe Schmo can go, oh, I got Ozzy coming through my ghost box, because that's not true.
No.
Okay? You believe what you want to believe, but I'm telling you, if this person hasn't met Ozzy, hasn't been a best friend to Ozzy and so forth, Ozzy is not going to come through the ghost box at Joe Schmo, Iowa. It's just not going to happen. Realistically. Now, if you have a connection with somebody that's in the other realm, then yeah, there's a good chance that the spirit could come through. But do you know how annoying it is for people to say, like, oh, well, Lizzie Borden, this and that? Listen, that's centuries ago. You can't take somebody that just, like, my maiden name's Hogan, but you don't see me saying, oh, Hulk Hogan came through on my ghost box, do you? Be
I'm
realistic.
upset about that one.
Think about it.
Yeah, you have to kind of put two and two together.
And I don't like being right about what I get when for everybody who thinks like, oh, she's just wishing it. No. So I look at something, whether it's a song or video, it's on TV, it's a commercial, whatever, and spirit will interject something. But you check your phone for low battery usage, how many bars? Sometimes I get in that way. But Ozzy has been circling the drain for years.
Mm-hmm.
For years. So listen, when Eddie Van Halen became unalive, my son was like, oh my God, Mom, how I didn't do it. I knew about it, but I didn't do it. Same thing with Prince. I didn't do it, but I knew about it. I'm just saying that Sharon's had her battle with cancer before. Her health was not looking super idyllic at the time. Mm-hmm. And I'm just saying that her family should really keep a close eye on her if you're following along. You understand? So what I said, I meant what I said. But nowhere am I saying like Ozzy and Sharon's coming through in my ghost. Come on now.
That's just not going to happen.
When Warren came through on the ghost box because I was there and I've heard her voice, so I knew it was her voice. Now, did she come through all the time? Absolutely not. Did I go looking for the cemetery that day? Absolutely not. We just happened to be driving home from PA. We stopped off someplace, Kimmy and I, and then we just happened to be at the set of lights. I recognized it from my peripheral. I went, whoa, we're going here. And that's when we got her her voice. So Kimmy's the one that holds that evidence. Because this girl can't, I don't hold a lot of technology when I go to locations and stuff because the frequency that I operate on usually interferes. So I just usually don't carry the stuff. There's always something that goes wrong if I'm trying to handle electronics. And it's not like I do it on purpose. I don't. It's just the frequency I operate on. So sorry, not sorry. So love hugs. I hope Jeff and his mom gathered my cats today. They'll get lots of love. Yes, absolutely. Jeff, yeah. Jeff's got the kids. Jeff has the little kids. Yes, he does. But I can't repeat to you what Jeff is saying right now. Okay, so you know.
Not happy camper.
When you mess with spirit, period, and then you mess with their loved ones that are still here residing on Earth and their animals. I love animals more than I love people because animals don't have an agenda. That doesn't mean that I'm so anti-people. That's not it at all. But 90% of the time, if there's an animal there, I become Dr. Doolittle because I get along with the animals more. Usually if I have to go to a haunted location and I'm there to do an assessment, the first ones I interact with are the animals because I want them to know that they don't have to be scared of me and I'm there to make things better. I never leave things worse. I always leave things better than when I found it because that's what we're supposed to do. Understand that. Listen, BMX. My mom is flipping out right now because we lost a pet that was taken from us by some children. Sometimes you wish you should have just swallowed your pride a little bit. Know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Hi, Shelby. Trina says, I always thought it was karma coming back on me when I lost my son. It's not. That was somebody else that cares too little for everybody else's life. And listen, if they've learned their mistake, they serve their time, they accept their mistake, they promise to do good, that's fine. It's not going to bring them back. But the problem is, Trina, is with your son's case, there's a lot of dangly ends that are still watching you. There's been instructions left to handle it such and such as this goes on. So I would just please do what your son wants and just step back from that and let it go. Because he thought he could handle them. And look what happened to him. He doesn't want you handling anything. Do you understand? Mom, please. He just keeps saying, Mom, please don't. Just let it go. Hi, Shelby. My mom is about to lose one of her kitties. He has been vetted. Just can't be healed. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey.
What's that? I keep getting booted.
My mom is about to lose one of her kitties. He has been vetted and he just can't be healed. I'm going to send you an abundance of healing, positivity, and love and strength because I swear nothing hurts more than losing one of your fur babies because, listen, they're like our children. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm sending you an abundance to get through and
okay,
prayers.
Remember what I told you?
Yep, threads of karma. Marlena says, my mom's cancer is back in her bones. I'm sorry. Is her, okay, hold on.
Is her new medicine? Is her new medicine helping?
Helping her. It feels like she hasn't been on the new medication long enough for it to make a difference yet.
Is she doing chemo or radiation?
Is she doing the radiation or is she doing chemo? Because I know a lot of chemo medications are in pill form, but it feels like this is the you have to go in for the treatment.
My mom had she was stage 4. Okay, it was in her lungs, it was in her throat, and it was in her chest. She went through 4 rounds of chemo, and the doctor said, her oncologist told her that it's gone. There's nothing there. He also said, well, it could be there. It's just not showing up. So her chemo
Shelby, your level 7 fan. Woohoo.
actually worked, which is she's on pills. Okay. But is it chemo or is it radiation? Is
Pills.
it chemo pills? The chemo pills?
I'm being shown that she's going to need the where you have to go for the treatment. That's what I'm being shown.
Yeah, because my mom had a port put in because her veins.
All I can tell you is that there's some sort of IV hookup. So
she'll end up having to get the liquid form, not just pills.
But when asking if it's going to do any improvement, they said yes. But it's not that the meds that she's on weren't working. It's out of control now, so it needs to go up.
The other thing is
in the teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Is the chemo will knock the crap out of her.
Right.
It will cause what they call it as chemo brain, brain fog, really bad, shakes, hair loss, shakes, eyesight. It can affect her eyesight. It can affect her hearing. And it can take anywhere from 6 months to a year, if ever, for that to leave her system.
Right.
When she's done.
I'm on chemo medications, and I'll be on them for the rest of my life because of my medical conditions, but not to the extent that you are. So when they go up on my meds, it wreaks havoc with my system. So, but I don't think they can go any higher than what they're already doing. They have to switch. They have to switch the treatment plan, is what I'm saying. They're going to cross over. Like, this was good for now, but now they need something just a little bit stronger to kick cancer in the teeth. That's all. Yeah.
See, with Mom, they went for the first one was mild. The second one was a little bit stronger. The third one was third and fourth really kicked it out of her. She had this 5 years ago, and radiation on her arm. As soon as we get approval.
Good night, Trina.
Orthopedic doctor.
She had the IV 5 years ago. She has to do radiation on her arm as soon as we can get approval from the orthopedic doctor. Okay. I have a feeling that she needs to have her oncologist or the doctor that's prescribing the chemo medication. I think they need to refer her to whatever and then put a stat on, like a rush on it.
Yeah.
This is not something you're going to wait and kind of go, yeah, well, when an appointment opens up. This is not one of those things.
No, it's when the appointment opens up, you go.
Okay.
You don't play around
BMX
with
says she's going over to Facebook. My TikTok has echo. Gotcha. Hello, Perfect Catastrophe. Thank you for joining. Hey, Ashley. Ooh, Ashley became the #1 fan. Whoop, whoop. Soul Love says, my mom's kitties are her Furbies. I just keep telling her that he has lived his best life. He absolutely has. I can tell you a story about a cat we had that we rescued, and there wasn't much they could do with him. He went home. He had shrimp. He had steak tips, and he had little baby marshmallows that he liked. So we had that the night before, and then we had to bring him over to say goodbye, which he ate every cat treat that they had in every room. He ate them all. Scared the crap out of the staff, and all we heard was breaking glass and stuff. And the girl looked at me, and I go, I did tell you, you could have given him the sedative in front of us. We would have been okay. And I said, how bad is the damage? And they said, even the animals that were in their crates were backed up, but they said the best part was the vet techs were basically on top of the crates in the corner, backing away from our little cat. So, and then, about a month after the passing, we got a card, and they said, they really did appreciate the humor in the situation after the fact. But the mere fact that he was a cat that had a heart condition, listen, he was all sweet, cutie pie, mama's little boy. Well, I had him wrapped in the blanket, and then she took him back. And I said, okay, you sure you don't want me to go with you? And she's like, no, we've got it. Yeah. I went down to get a drink for my kids and by the vending machine, and I see the woman that had checked us in, and she's just shaking her head, and I go, "It's my cat, isn't it?" She goes, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." A vet tech comes running out like, we wondering if it's okay if we give him an extra sedative for you or for him. For him, we'll get ours after shift, but it was like, okay. So yeah, I get it. I got attacked by a squirrel while working at the vet's. A squirrel, you say? A squirrel. Okay.
I got kissed by a deer.
You got attacked by a squirrel at the vet's, though. Like,
I got kissed by a deer at the vet. It was a
I don't
fawn.
think my vet
but-
has any of those. All I know is that my vets tend to bring their little babies because they have little dogs too, and they're usually with them at work, so they roam around, behind the counter and stuff.
Yeah.
But when I have to bring Rita, 90% of the time she's either on the counter or they've dressed her up in one of her outfits. Like, could you bring in 4 more outfits? Because I'm like, she's not a Barbie doll, she's my dog.
Yeah.
Tanya says that Ozzy may have helped buy Sharon time to be here for the birth of Kelly's baby. Well, I also think a major indicator was the fact that he asked for her hand in marriage and proposed in front of Ozzy. I think that was the final. But listen, he went out on his own accord, and kudos to him, but he was an underappreciated lyricist. And just listening to the lyrics now with no music involved, you will fully understand that this man was at genius level. And listen, he fought his whole life and he went out on his own terms. Could you ask for anything more? But yeah, Sharon. And listen, tell me anybody that's seen Sharon, pictures of Sharon lately. Did she look like the picture of perfect health? I'm telling you, it's back. It's back. And we're on a running clock with her right now.
Yeah, she's her clock's ticking.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's not totally unheard of for married couples that love each other that much to go within a few weeks of each other or a few months. And they call it, unalived by broken heart. Yeah. So it's totally plausible. I'm just saying that even though we've reached 3 from the 80s, because death and luck travel in 3s, I'm not going to rule it out, but I don't feel like that Hulk Hogan was the end of it. I still think that there's one female that's coming. And with that said, in a short period of time, there'll be another 3 set, and it's coming within the rock genre. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, and they're not as old as everybody thinks.
Yeah. The other thing you need to look at is what is the majority of what is becoming unalived? Male versus female.
Male.
Exactly. There's a war coming.
It's when we look back on it, you can see where their life choices have made them more compromised. But what I'm saying is, because people are like, well, how do you? I'm just going to say it's in the rock genre. They're going to be predominantly male, but they're not going to be as old as everybody's thinking that everybody's going to be like Eddie Money, like, these ages and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of them are not even this age, because CJ from Firehouse was not that old and he passed. I'm just saying that, you need to realize that it's coming. So everybody just needs to listen, Gen X cannot take much more. I'm telling you, we can't handle much more. So I think they're going to give us a little bit of time after this next one, but this next one's going to throw everybody for a loop, and it's going to hurt a lot more.
Yep. Death and taxes are so fun.
Oh yeah, 2 favorite things. It says she worked with a couple of rehabbers. It was there for its release check. It shot out and landed on my face. Oh, Christ.
Say who what?
Soul Lover's like, my mom worked with a couple of rehabs for wild animals. It was there for its checkup to be released. It shot out and landed on their face.
Oh man. Oh man.
That's one for the books. That's one for the books.
Hey, I had a ferret
I
that
know.
was
I
in a
forget it,
cage.
sorry.
It backed up and it came forward. Its little mouth went through the little bars and it got me right there.
So many of you who follow me on Facebook have seen my pictures of the bears and stuff that are in my backyard. They're frequent. Usually at night, the bears are there. Last Monday morning, 9 a.m., a big mofo bear strolling or sauntering or waddling through my yard.
Looking
Proving that,
for food.
proving that little Dottie, my kitty cat, would be called the ballerina because she looks like she got ballerina socks. She's not crazy because she reacts to things and then she comes and gets me. So she really does think that she's like security. So, hello, Charlotte. How are you? Thank you for joining us. I know this is why we're friends. I know. Listen, you can't mistake when I'm in town because if there's a large group of females gathering and we're laughing and cackling and snorting, it's usually because I'm there. And I'm usually the one that's louder than everybody else. Ashley is having issues for sure. TikTok was making me mad. I moved over here. Okay, honey. Listen, they asked me to do a puzzle piece while I was live. They've never asked me to do that before. Tanya says, look at Johnny Cash's passing 4 months out. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And she is beyond thin. People like, oh, well, she probably was weight losses. It has nothing to do with her weight. It wasn't because she was overweight. But if you remember, when she was battling the colon cancer, she was thin, but she's even thinner than she was then. And there's a certain telltale sign that I get anyways when I look at somebody. So I know. My grandma went a week after my grandpa. Yeah. So my cousin, my grandmother passed away, which is her grandmother. Then a week later, her other grandmother passed away, and the school said that she was making it up. You didn't want to be on the receiving end of that when my uncle went to go talk to the principal. Awaken your power. You are more powerful than you realize. Awaken to your true strength and step into your potential. Yeah, you ain't gonna mess with no line.
That's the karma card.
Yeah. You know what they say, karma's slow, but she accurate.
Yep.
I'm still here.
Well, I love laughter. I just get odd feelings. It's the last time I will see someone. If it's sickness, age, I smell the exactly.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works. And a lot of times we're like, oh no, but they're getting better. You usually get better before you go. They give the appearance that everything's better. They give a boost to energy and so forth. It's not easy.
Yeah, usually they'll perk up a day or two before they go.
And I'm usually much better when a person passes versus an animal, because when an animal passes, I don't know, it's just that connection that I have with pets. So yeah. And I'm talking any animals. There have been animals that people say, oh my God, my dog doesn't like strangers. She's never met you, this and that. She's going to growl this and that. And that's usually one that's sleeping on my feet. Or the one that's cuddling with me underneath my blanket. I'm like, oh, you mean this dog? Yeah.
Hey, my husband tells me all the time I can't pet the rattlesnakes.
I'd be like, you're just jealous because you can't do it, but I can do it.
There you go. See?
It's dependent on the situation. Absolutely. As a general rule, there's certain critters I don't like. Great tree frogs are now one of them because I'm still having night terrors from the great tree frog that was in my house. I have to take a deep breath every time I say that because that was very traumatic. It's called honeymooning. They do well for 24, 48 hours before passing. Absolutely.
Yep.
Now, elementals, so we're clear when you're investigating, elementals are spirit, but then they weren't like spirits that walk the earth. You need to understand that. They were here before land and time. And it's our interaction with them that keeps them lingering or pisses them off. So if I would suggest ethical investigating. Don't stir shit. Don't, listen. UFO, and usually FO pretty fast. Yeah. You'll be the one that they go after. If you're not mentally okay, emotionally okay, like if you've had a death in your family, maybe you want to reschedule your investigation because you've just made yourself a moving target because your guard is down. And you don't want to bring somebody that's negative with you, especially if it's a very negative area or location, because that's only going to make things worse. I always go with positive energy, put my best foot forward, even though I may not want to be there. I'm still there, but I'm going to put my best foot forward and give spirit an ample leeway of, hey, this is me. Hi, how are you? I'm Lisa, just like I do here. And I'm just here to get your story. A proper investigation should be about 3 nights. First night, you're introducing yourself to them. They're checking you out. Night 2, there's a little like cordial, little interaction, a little social, happy hour kind of thing. And then the 3rd night, then you can ask the crunching questions. But again, always leave it better than when you found it.
What?
No private Tesla. I didn't know you could have a private Tesla, but okay, whatever. Stepping beyond comfort. Growth only happens outside the comfort zone. Embrace discomfort as a sign of progress. Oh, absolutely. And people wonder why, nothing seems to be changing for me. Have you changed? Well, no. I go, then why would you expect something to change? In order to make change, something has to be different. Or you're going to keep doing the same thing. You'll keep getting the same results. If you want better results, you got to change stuff. It's just how process works, and it's just how growth works. You have to
work at it.
Yeah, you got to shake it up.
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
That's the card.
And I hate when people ask me, well, how many unalives did you predict? A lot of them. I just don't feel like that my name should get added to she did this, and that. I've called unsolved cases. By the time I've said it here and I've gotten to the top of my stairs, it's come out on the TV. It's just the nature of the beast. And I don't enjoy being right, because a lot of these people that are crossing from the Gen X era are my jam. So it's a little unnerving for me. Yeah. I don't want to be known as the necromancer. That's not me. And does Bestie realize she's still muted? Business. Oh, it's business. Okay. Strictly business. Thank you, Spirit. Strictly business. So hello. Yes, sir. How are you? Thank you for joining. Remember, share, hit those hearts, tap, tap, tap. This is my little way of saying thank you from my heart for your love and support on my career. Private Tesla, this is your way of saying thank you from your heart for your love and support on your career. Interesting, Bestie. What is your take on that one?
On the career?
Private Tesla. I don't know. Purple Dye Night Aries Marine Necromancer has a nice ring to it. I know. On Sunday, just on Fridays. No, just kidding. Bestie. You're muted.
What?
What do you have to say about Private Tesla? And he's saying thank you from the bottom of his heart.
Yeah, so that her daughter attempted suicide.
On Tiki.
She took a serrated bread knife with a big.
Should he get a private invite to the party?
Went like this.
Thank you. He's gone.
You're welcome. Sorry, there's a lot going on.
You think?
I assume because you're on mute that there was a lot going on. Check the. Hold on. Okay. Trina's trying to message on the Facebook page. If you could just respond to her and let her know that we're still alive. But I will get back to her. All right. Added a keyword. Okay. Hello, Mr. Catman. How are you? Meow. Meow. as my little one would say. Ooh. What about an Andrew? I heard you shout, Andrew. What about an Andrew? That's just like you, Spirit. You say something, you want attention. I give you attention. You ignore me. I get it.
He'll cut in shortly.
Always do.
Yep.
So my clicking is back in my shoulder, as is
Okay.
the swelling. Much harder than it has been. Oh, people. Oh, please don't play.
No.
Please don't play. It just said Steelheart joined us. Listen. I was at the concert on Friday, okay? I know all about Steelheart. You're not really Steelheart, because if you were, then you'd know that everybody that follows Steelheart, that really follows him, knows that that's a troll thingy. So please don't play, okay?
So, ba-ba-ba.
You didn't get touched by his sweat. He walked by me. He came down off the stage, walked by me, and I got hit with the sweat, and I went, oh, my God, I'm too old for this. And then I went back to my seat. You're hanging in there? That's good, honey. So does anybody have any paranormal questions or questions at all about what I do, what we do for an investigation, booking parties, anything? I'm happy to answer whatever I can. It's okay, Trina. It's all right. I just letting you know that I will get back to you. So that way if she could type it, she could type it. Hi, Steelheart, who keeps trying to join. Steelheart, if it's you, why don't you tell me what you were wearing Friday afternoon? Because if you're really Millie, I'm just curious, what were you wearing Friday evening?
Clothes.
Not if I had my way, Bonnie. And it was hotter than Hades out there, too.
Yeah.
Do I post my investigations? If and when possible, like when Spirit lets this girl handle the electronics and they actually work and function, I do. If not, I wait for somebody that was with me on my investigation to post their evidence, because 90% of the time the stuff they get is usually when I'm in the middle of the video and not videoing. Come on,
Did you ever, Lisa?
Say hello, but again, to prove you're Millie, tell me what you wore Friday evening.
Lisa, did you do that walkabout that we were all talking about here a while back?
To Lorraine Warren Cemetery?
House.
No,
Okay.
not yet. Y'all, when do I get to investigate with y'all? Well, first of all, Tanya, we need a location.
I live with my own thing.
We need a little bit of advance notice so that we can make sure everybody is there, including myself, because, baby watching is my job right now.
Well, hey, I told you there's a bunch in Edmonton. There's a whole bunch of places that are haunted.
Yeah, what do we need to go to Canada, Bestie, to investigate?
Passport.
My smart ID won't work?
Probably not.
All right, I'll work on that then.
Thanks to your government.
Why are we always to blame just because we're causing trouble everywhere we go? I don't know how we're making everything straight for America. We just made it hard for us to leave the country.
Hey, he said that we were useless up here.
Well, that's true, because you guys were also
Hey, Bestie, look
didn't even know about
who
it.
commented on your thing.
I can take a few messages on here while I'm reading fan page comments. Okay. Oh, I know you got a lot of good friends around the globe, but again, if you're really Millie, what were you wearing Friday night? And where were you on Friday night? Let me just say, you don't want to FAFO with this girl, because this girl is not playing when I say I know who Steelheart is, so please don't. Or, what place are you from in Connecticut, huh? Come to West Virginia and we can look for that young girl. Oh, absolutely. So there's supposed to be a group that I watch on TikTok all the time, and they're supposed to be coming up here, but they're also going to Gettysburg, and they want us in Gettysburg. So I have to wait for them to tell me the date. So I hate when I say, oh yeah, I can do that. And then that almost happened last time when I was West Virginia one week, New York the next weekend, and there was very little time in between to sleep. We all remember because that's when my car passed on. Okay. I got a weird question. Ooh, excuse me. I've noticed the words on my Spirit app and all the. It didn't let you finish your sentence, Charlotte. Hello, Dancing Star. Shelby's getting the popcorn. All right.
Oh, I already
Hi,
muted
Bad
him.
Boogeyman. Hello. So loves. Huh, I guess still had
muted and
decided
blocked.
not. Listen, if it's really him, then he'll tell us exactly what he had on Friday evening and where he was and where he's from in Connecticut. I'm just
And he's
saying.
got one more chance.
Right. And I'm just saying that I would know, wouldn't I? Because I haven't posted my video of it because I'm still rewatching it a few 100,000 times. Okay.
Raina, that's because he was a ladies' man. That's why.
Let me know the date so I can bribe mom into coming to get me, or I could come get you because I think I'm closer to you than I am to Gettysburg. Pulling cards and saying the same things. Why? Listen. If I call out every fraudulent medium there is on all the media platforms, I look bad. But you'll notice that, and I am in Bestie, and Bonnie can verify this. I watch many people that have abilities because that's what I do in my downtime. I like to relax. I like to listen to readings and stuff without having to be directly involved. And if they're not truthful, I don't follow them. If they're really good people, I support those that are doing it correctly. So if you want to know who's a good person to watch this and that does cards and so forth, you should probably look to see who I'm following. That's all I'm saying. That's the polite way of saying I'm not going to get into the pissing contest with somebody because I'm right and you're wrong. Me. Okay. But I know that you lie. I know that you're taking money for stuff that you can't really do. Like, I know that stuff, which is why that people look at me like, oh, you can't be real. I'm real. Well, you're not charging? No, because I generally never have charged for my free readings online. Now, if I'm live, it's free. If I'm not live, it's not free. When you make a private appointment, I charge you. But I'd rather over-deliver than underwhelm. And I don't Google stuff. And most people don't realize that I can't tell you how many locations I go to, whether I'm assessing or investigating myself. And it's almost like they put me through a test. Like I got to jump through hoops like I'm a poodle. I prove myself. And then they're sort of taken back and they're like, wow, why is it we never heard of you? Because I don't pay for advertisement. I don't throw ads in.
Is this the one you're waiting for proof that it is them? I don't think I think Bestie booted them, but I know that they're coming back under another name. Yeah, I wouldn't give them the satisfaction.
Shelby's like, ooh, road trip with Lisa. Yes, please. No,
pick me.
Adriana can come with us. It's just if it's a really negative place, then I wouldn't expose any children with it. You'll hear me say I'm not going to expose any children to it.
No.
Jenna says he was skittish of them when he was alive. Of course he is. Why does Kenny only come to women to give me messages? Because they're the ones that are listening. Most men are cheesemo and just wants to say like, oh, I don't believe in that stuff. You know, damn well they sell the same shit that we sell. They just ain't got the balls to say that they said it. Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
How is my friend Ashy Asher? They passed away recently, so it could be too soon. If it's under 3 months, I usually don't. I say this, but there was one other example, and that's Jeff, and he's a whole different ball of wax. But as a general rule, I don't do readings for anybody that has a loved one that's passed 3 months or under because you're just not ready for it. I could tell you everything you need to know, and you're going to fight me on it. You're going to be in denial, and you're going to still be in the morning stage of anger. And then you'll turn around and badmouth me, but then 6 months further down the road, then you realize, oh, she was right. So again, my rule is generally, if you're looking to connect and contact somebody in the spirit realm, and they've recently unalived, it's got to be more than they have gone for at least 3 months.
Yeah, how long's it been? It's been a bit.
Yeah. How's my friend Asher? They recently passed away, so it could be. Yeah, I'm still getting it's too soon, Ashley.
Mhm.
And you know me, so I would definitely do. Yeah, I would definitely ask. Hi, Rob B3. How are you? Hope everybody's doing well. How's the group?
I'm draining,
I
Bestie.
know. I can see that. All right. So it's 9:49. Para Awakening Rob is going live at 10 p.m. He might be on a little bit sooner. I don't know. 10 p.m. And so he'll be doing the ghost box readings. I don't know what else he has planned because I only talked to him for a few minutes because I had to come on live here. So, yeah. But we're trying to make this a frequent thing so I can give you a schedule, but it hasn't been that schedule friendly lately because I've been watching the grandbaby a couple of days a week. So, did we lose Bonnie? You're still muted.
We lost Bonnie again. Here she is.
Okay.
Like I said, it keeps booting me for whatever reason. I get mad.
Listen, there are times that it does it to me, and I'm the one that gets bebopped out. So don't worry about it. It's not you, Bonnie. It's like usually just the way that they're doing it, or spirit. But if we have a storm coming,
Yeah, there's a
listen. If you weren't dancing your little tutu around last night, you'd be less tired today, baby.
Listen up, Linda. Okay.
I watched her, and she was like, she said to Darla, "Don't you laugh at me?" And I'm like, I'm already laughing though. I'm still laughing.
Okay,
You've been
that's for
working
me.
hard,
That
you've been
works.
struggling with task or skill flow. The stars are in perfect alignment. The angels are showing you the path to success. Oh, great.
That
So we're
sounds
gonna do our
really good
usual.
for
We're
me.
gonna pick 3 cards. I'm gonna pick 3 cards. Bonnie's gonna pick 3 cards. Okay, we're gonna do the pick 3 cards. So
No, Bonnie. We lost Bonnie again.
well, I'm picking 3 cards. She can pick 3 cards when she
Yeah,
gets
you picked 3
gets connected
cards.
back in. So
Everybody in the
we're
chat
gonna pick
put
be
1,
a
2,
team
or 3.
1, team 2, or team 3, because that's the card you're going to follow under. Some of you are going to say I'm feeling like a 2-3 night. Some of you are going to say I'm a 1-3 night. You do you, but we're
I'm
choosing
calling 2.
3 cards. So
I'm saying 2.
oh, somebody just said Tracy. Okay, so this is my card 1. My card 2. And card 3, and now I'm not looking at them yet. Okay. Ugh.
All right.
3, 2, and this is 1. Okay, need some water. So excited about this coming on live tonight.
I see 3s and 2s. What?
Drink your water, drink your water, drink your water. Okay.
I can't hear you, Bonnie. Do you want to? You're going to jump off?
Are you gonna go? She's gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
Hell if I know. Okay. Do I want card 1, 2, or 3? I think I'm gonna
Bonnie's
go
not
with,
picking any cards, Tanya.
okay, so I'm going with card. I think I'm gonna go with card 2. I don't know why.
That's what I
but I keep getting the 2-2-2s this week. So this is card 1. So if you chose card 1, this is the justice card. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your own beliefs. You don't have to be a doormat, but you don't have to be the door knocker either. Okay, so this is card 1, the justice card.
my number 1 is 1111. Master number 1111 reveals the 4 pillars of light that have opened the portals, allowing you access to the divine truth. This angelic gateway supports your spiritual awakening.
Okay, everybody pick 1. I
Nobody
feel all of
picked
them,
one.
and for some reason, all 3. Listen, Trina, this could be just what you need, honey. So card 2, which is the one that I chose. Who else chose 2? Trina did.
I did.
Bestie did.
Ashley
Marlena
did.
did. So there's a bunch of us. Okay, so this is card 2. It's the 8 of water. A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. First of all, it means like it's time to shake shit up.
Yep.
Got shake it up, shake it up. So
That's what I'm trying to do.
yeah, stuff hasn't been good. You can't have stagnant. Stagnant's just not good. But that's what card 2 is. What did you get for 2, Bonnie?
Uriel, the light of God, manifests his presence through inspiration and heightened intuition. He can be felt in the solar plexus chakra and seen in sparks of electric power, amber, gemstones, the colors red and gold, lotus blossoms, and the sun.
Ooh. Interesting.
Interesting.
Hi, Nicole Patrick. Thank you for joining us. And this is card number 3. So if you chose 3, here it is, the strength card. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. Now, for forgiveness, people, please don't think you have to go up to the person that broke your heart, hurt you, whatever, and be like, I forgive you. The forgiveness is not for them. The forgiveness is for you. Because we spend so much time putting negative energy into something, we have to forgive ourselves, or we're just going to drain ourselves all the time and we won't move on from it. Once you decide to let go and come to terms with it, you can let go and then you can move on and do so in a positive way. But that's what 3 is. 3 is greater inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Listen, those that did you wrong 2 or 3 times and they burnt out that bridge, that doesn't mean you let them back in your life. Okay? Nope. That's a valid reason to not be friends.
Lesson learned.
Hello, Louise Dupuis Hunda. Hello from Ontario, Canada. Hello, honey. Thanks for joining us.
What'd you get, Bonnie?
This is going to resonate big time with somebody. A baby may suddenly shift her gaze and spontaneously smile the sweetest smile on earth. This little one somehow knows she is blessed with an angel's presence.
What are you looking at me for, boo? I'll see her to Wednesday.
So that should definitely resonate with somebody.
I picked 2. I didn't pick 3. I picked 2.
Bonnie, reread it again. Shelby missed that one.
A baby may suddenly shift her gaze and spontaneously smile the sweetest smile on earth. This little one somehow knows she is blessed with an angel's presence.
Lenny baby knows that she's blessed with an angel presence. She's already seen spirits and stuff.
Well, I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, guys, if you haven't been following, please make sure you follow on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Purple Dahlia, Not Your Average Medium. We next Monday at 8 p.m. Yes, it'll be our week.
So those of you that are still on TikTok,
Eastern
start
Standard
following Para Awakening. Rob is coming on, and he'll be on in like 2 minutes. But make sure you subscribe, follow, tap, 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 and share. If you become a member of my team, then I can bring you on for a reading, or I pull you 3 cards. Okay. Good night, Marlena.
Night, everybody.
Yeah, good night,
Thank
everybody.
you for coming.
Yeah, be part of the solution, not the problem, y'all. We've got to pay positivity forward. That's the only way you get good karma credits, and we just bank them. You don't have to spend them, because there'll be a time when you need them, but you don't have to spend them. You just have to bank them. And remember, we love you all very much, so please be safe.
Night. Hold on, guys.